has the sun, yeah.
Max has his coat on. All right. Good to see you.
Yeah, very nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you. My family, they travel with me. They do that.
That's great.
But thanks for asking me here on the big NBC night.
Well, it's a big night to be on NBC,
yeah.
We wanted someone like you, someone that would make the people happy.
Somebody who knows all about that Seinfeld show.
Well, I mean, let's talk about it. Are you as excited about Seinfeld finale as everybody else?
I've never seen a complete episode.
Are you serious?
Now, listen, this is not a slight on Jerry. I find him very funny.
Yeah?
When I was a young comic, he was the guy to try to be like. I've never seen the show. When I was doing stand-up comedy at night, that's when the show started. So I never, got on the boat at the beginning. By the time that I was doing this show, it was already 7 years in the running. The only episode I saw was when Bette Midler was on. Remember Bette Midler was on?
I didn't see that one.
That's it. So
That's
I've been pretending for the last 3 weeks with all this hoopla. People are coming over to me going, "Hey, Rosie, how about that Thursday, yada, yada?" No clue, Conan.
You don't know what yada yada means?
No, I do not. What does it mean?
I don't know. No,
No,
you got to know that stuff. You can't be part of the culture of the late 90s.
I know. What is it, the yada, yada?
It's just, it's a cynical, ironic, late 90s way of fill in the blank, yada, yada, yada. I can't explain it.
All right, what about this, Mulva? People keep saying that to me. "Hey, Rosie, what about that Mulva episode?" I'm like, "That was a good one." I don't know that one.
I'm not going to help you out with that
You're
one.
not going to help me. All right.
No, you're on your own on that one.
But he was, when I was a comic, he was the guy. I remember when I first did stand-up, my first night, I was 16 years old, and I saw him on Merv Griffin. And I went out to Eastside Comedy Club on Long Island, and I had no act. I was a kid in high school, and I did his act. I got up there, and I'm like, not only did I take his act, Conan, I took his cadence and delivery. I actually got on stage and went, "How you doing? I'm Rosie O'Donnell, and I'm driving here today to the club in my car stall. I open up the hood, and what am I looking for? A big on-off switch? On-off?" That's a Jerry Seinfeld joke verbatim.
And what did they do?
Well, they were cracking up. It was funny material. I came off stage, and all the comics descended on me, and they're like, "You can't do that. That's stealing." Like, it's not stealing. It's a joke. I heard it on TV. They're like, "Whose joke is it?" I go, "This guy, Jerry Steinman or something, is really funny." And they're like, "Well, you're not allowed to steal material." And I didn't understand the concept.
You just didn't know.
I figured a joke is a joke. Knock, knock, who's there? Boo, boo-hoo, why you crying? Same thing, I
love that joke.
You like that one?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I'm like, yay.
Tell more kidding jokes.
Now, is this true? I understand that you got... I find this hard to believe.
Yeah.
You seem like a very responsible person.
Yeah.
You seem like someone who would follow the letter of the law, but someone told me you got in trouble recently in Florida with the authorities.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, before I tell this story, Conan, I'd just like to say that the Metro-Dade Marine Patrol is some of the best police officers on the waterways today in the United States. They let me go.
What happened?
Okay, here's the deal. Do you like the jet ski, Andy?
I have jet skied, and I found it quite enjoyable.
Yeah. How about you, Conan? Are you a big jet ski fan?
That was like a video from Love Connection.
Well, I feel rude to Andy.
No, that was nice. I just like his answer was, "I hope I get the date." Yeah.
Oh. Can I hold this answer?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Now, I'm there on my little Sea-Doo.
Right.
I'm towing along there, and I see the dolphins. I enjoy them so much. I speed up to catch the dolphins, which I hear, pull over the jet ski, pull over the Sea-Doo, pull over. So I pull over, and I take off my goggles and my little bandana, and they're like, "Rosie, again?" Because every time I go on the Sea-Doo, I exceed the manatee zone speed limit.
So you go crazy when you get on a jet ski.
Basically, I'm Evel Knievel on the water. I am. I enjoy it. And when I see the dolphins, I get so carried away, I go off the jet ski to try to, mingle with the dolphins. I do, honestly, to be close to them.
What do you mean to mingle? Like, hey, what's up? What's going on?
Yeah. I'm like, "I love Flipper." They're very friendly. They'll come over to you down there. So I would get off the jet ski, which is not smart. Because have you tried to get on a jet ski in the ocean?
No, I've never done it myself, no.
Never in your life been on the jet ski?
No, never been on a jet ski. I fear water.
You do?
And I fear land. It's very... My life is hell. But no, I haven't done it. But what's up when you get off? What happens?
Well, you have to get back on at some point. And if you've got, a jiggly butt that's not really in shape, it is a sad and pathetic sight because, you get off and you think, "I'm with the dolphins, I'm swimming," and then you're like, "Oh my God, I'm never going to pull my fat butt on it." And then the Ocean Line Princess Cruises are coming down the port of Miami. You're like, It's really scary.
They must be like, look, it's Rosie O'Donnell.
They do, actually.
She's wrestling with a ski-doo.
I know, and then I get halfway up, I get one leg up there, and I, like, take a break. I try to balance while I get the other leg up, and, you know, but it's the most enjoyable thing I have to say in my life.
You know what's strange to me is that I would think that that's where they're having the most problems with drug trafficking. Isn't that the city where they would have the most problems with trying to stop people running cocaine and everything? And they're chasing down people who are going a little too fast with the manatees?
Yes, well, for all they knew, I was packing some grams of kilos of coke. You know?
That would have been a good story.
Down to the dolphin.
Yeah.
I put it on slipper spin. I'm like, go to the mob and sell it for... No, I don't know why they do that. They just...
You're the connection.
I'm the... All right. Damn it, it's out now.
You're why those manatees are all whacked out. Okay. We're gonna take a quick break, folks. We'll have more with Rosie O'Donnell in just a second. Rosie O'Donnell.
So, Conan.
Yes?
About 2 weeks ago, I'm coming into work, reading the paper. Says, Conan O'Brien searches for an apartment, claims, quote, I'm no Rosie. I can't afford a nice apartment.
That's exactly what I said.
Was that you?
Yeah, well, I'm never in the papers. I thought I got to stir something up.
No, come on.
Well, this is exactly what happened. I think it's like 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
It was my birthday. I remember this. And I just moved into an apartment, and I walk out, and there's a guy there with a camera.
Yeah.
And he's like taking a picture of me, like getting into my cab. And he said, hey, you live in this apartment building? And I went, yeah, I do, but, you know, don't say where I live, you know, if you're with the paper or anything. And he went, oh, whatever, it's cool. And then I'm waiting for a cab. There's no cabs coming along. And he says, now, why didn't you buy an apartment? This is a rental building. And I said, I don't know, it's a really tough market right now. I'm saving my money, you know. I'm not ready to buy yet. And he said, Rosie just bought an apartment. She used to live in this building. Why don't you buy an apartment? And I said, hey, I'm no Rosie, you know. Rosie's got a syndicated show, doing real well. You know, I'm on at 12:30 at night. We're seen by 9 people. I'm going to go slow. Very slow. And then he goes like, yeah, sounds like a good plan. Cab comes. I say, see you later, pal. Get in. Next day, my girlfriend comes into my room. What the hell have you done? I said, what? Holds up a newspaper. There's like a headline.
I know.
Sort of on the scale of Japanese bomb Pearl Harbor again.
Exactly.
And it says, Conan searches for apartment. No Rosie experience. And there's a picture of me like,
And my brother called me up and goes, even Conan O'Brien is dissing you. I felt like you were my older brother going, how come you got the bigger apartment, Rosie? I want the big apartment, too. Like the Irish people, you know.
Right. Well, I do want to bring that up now. Why do you get the bigger apartment?
It's a rental, too. I didn't buy.
Oh, really?
The man had his facts wrong. I'm renting as well.
You know what? That's the amazing thing is I don't get this nearly as much as you do, but it is stunning when they do write about you how all they need is like 1/10 of it to be right. It is when the first time it ever happens to you, it's shocking.
Yeah.
It's like Conan O'Brien, a Japanese businessman,
Right.
does crack cocaine all night long.
Right.
Then beats up sailors on the wharf. You know, and you're like, well, that is my name.
Rosie's his drug supplier. Rosie gets the crack from the dolphins. So it's funny, the first time that it happened to me, I was reading in the paper, and in fact, recently it happened when they said I was going to star in Annie Get Your Gun on Broadway. This guy didn't check his facts. I was singing it on my show, and he wrote it. And still to this day, people come over to me and go, when are you starting in that? Annie, Get Your Gun. When are you going to do that? I'm like, I'm not doing it. But once it's in the paper, too, they think that's
And then they say, you're a quitter, Rosie.
Exactly. Rosie quits Annie, Get Your Gun. Doing cocaine with Conan O'Brien. She has a bigger apartment. Ha-ha.
They fight. Dolphin intervenes. Now, you've given the tabloids now like a whole year's worth of stuff they can write about.
That's all right.
I wanted to ask you about these, talking about being in the public eye. You're such a popular personality to so many people, I would think that you would get approached all the time to do commercials. I know you do the Kmart commercials.
Yeah.
With Penny Marshall.
Right.
Are you going to keep doing those, do you think, till...
Honestly, started out we were going to do one.
Right.
One commercial, Penny and I. So she calls up. She goes, before we do the one, we make the Barbie girl. You want to do it with me? I'm like, okay. We do one. And
Wait a
then...
minute, she's Jabba the Hutt.
She is.
What the hell is that?
That's my Penny impression. It's pretty accurate. favorite. Have you had her on the show?
Yes, we have.
Isn't that pretty good?
It's pretty good, yeah. We have a de-scrambler for her.
Yeah, well, you need it. So every time they want to do more, she calls me up. Rosie, you want to do more? I go, no, that's how we die. Isn't it we're doing? We're not done. I don't want to direct a movie. It takes so long. Let's just do a commercial. They pay us so much money. I gave you your break in films, kiddo. I'll probably do them until I'm 75.
You have to, as long as you want.
I got approached to do the Alestra. You know this?
Yeah, I know what Alestra is. They haven't approached me yet.
Well, it's the, like, diet potato chip, like Wow it's called or something. I don't know why they'd approach me to do a diet product to begin with, but they called me up, and before I even had a chance to say yes or no, apparently it leaked out that they had asked me, and all of these health food terrorist people were, like, calling up, screaming on the comment line, you know, my name is Mindy, and I can't believe that you would possibly put those chemicals into your body. You're going to toxic the I couldn't believe it. And I'm, like, walking down the street, and people, you know, coming out of the general health food store, lots of hair, not a lot of deodorant, you know. Rosie, Alestra sauce! I'm like, okay, stop! I didn't do it because I couldn't take the pressure from the bean sprout community.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm pretty much of a health food freak.
Well, those people will love you now.
You took care of it.
They don't have TVs. It doesn't matter.
Well, listen, good luck. Daytime Emmys tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, yeah.
And, Rosie, we were thrilled that you could come by tonight.
My pleasure, Conan. Whenever you want, call me up.
All right. Rosie O'Donnell tomorrow night again.